Hello, everyone. I am Alan Boone, and welcome to my Quarantine 2020 COVID-19 log on the video. I today am going to talk about something a little lighter, movies. So last time I recorded a 21 plus minute video about anxiety. That was heavy, and that was at least twice as long than I expected and I thought it would be. So I'm going to try to keep this one short and keep it light. And thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the good comments and encouragement, the likes, the comments, the subscribes, all of those things. I really appreciate it. So, movies. I don't watch a lot of movies at home. There's something weird about the way, I don't know, it's the commitment. Like, I could sit and watch 2 hours worth of 30-minute TV shows or 20-minute TV shows without the commercials. No problem, but sitting to watch a 2 hour movie for some reason, just, I don't know, I don't do it a whole lot. It's something about the commitment. But I love to go out to the theaters and watch movies in the theaters because it's a whole experience. I don't mind spending that, block of time because it helps me focus. I'm in a nice cushiony seat. I don't bring my cell phone out of my pocket because only bad people do that inside theaters. And on top of that, there's popcorn. I don't really like popcorn, but some people do. The smell's good. But there's candy. There's drinks. Like, I love a cherry Coke at a theater. Cherry Coke and some sort of candy. I like kazoozles, also known as sweet tart ropes. Or anyway, that's a tangent. But since the quarantine has started, not the very start of it, but for the last 4 or so weeks, I've been doing a weekend movie. Just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those evenings, I will put a movie in, and by put it in, I mean I don't have a VCR or even a DVD player. I guess I do have a Blu-ray player in my PS4, but anyway, I'll stream something. So I'll quickly recap the few movies I've streamed and what I thought of each one of them. First one was on Hulu. It's called 28 Days Later. It's an older movie. It's a zombie movie. I thought, hey, this is a pandemic. This is an infection, and here are some zombies, which is also a pandemic, also an infection. Uh, in this movie, it follows a guy in London who wakes up in the hospital and everything's gone and there's zombies and he's got to survive. And it's got a unique. It came out years. It was like 2000. I don't know the day. 2001 or the year. I mean, something like that. Early time and well before The Walking Dead and all that sort of thing happened. So it's similar to The Walking Dead, and it's a dude wakes up in a hospital and finds a city abandoned and zombies. So it's similar to that, but it was well before The Walking Dead became popular, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I will say it's a violent and R-rated film, so use discretion in terms of that. But I thought it was a interesting take on the genre, and yeah, thumbs up. And then I also watched Disney's Onward. It's on Disney Plus. It's free. You can go on there. It was in the theaters. I wanted to go see it in theaters, but like right after it came out in theaters, that's whenever the lockdown happened. So they put it on Disney Plus early. Pixar movie. It's got Chris Pratt and Tom Holland from the Marvel movies in as the voices, and it's about modern day fantasy. There's magic and elves and unicorns and stuff like that, but it's set with like technology and stuff too. And it tells a really good story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I laughed. I cried, maybe. I won't tell. And just generally felt happy about it. It got me right in the heart, just like Pixar films tend to do. I also watched Parasite. Again, this is another one that might have some content, so warning there, not necessarily recommending it for everyone. It's Korean. It won Best Picture from the Oscars. I think the Oscars. I don't keep up with that. I just heard about it. But it sounded interesting to me. I didn't know anything about it going in, except it was about a rich family and a poor family interacting in some way. And it was hilarious. It was dramatic. It had a good story, interesting characters. And I don't want to say too much about it, but I think it's a great movie. I normally don't watch a lot of the Oscar bait kind of movies, but the reason I was drawn to this one was because, well, one, it was free on Hulu, and two, a lot of people were like, I'm really surprised that won. That's not normally the kind of movie I would expect to win an Oscar. So that piqued my interest. Picked, I don't know. Another movie I watched was an anime called Your Name. So this one is, if you're not familiar with anime, that's a Japanese cartoon. So here in America, cartoons kind of tend to fall into two categories. One is the aimed at kids kind of cartoons, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. And the other is the crass, irreverent comedies like Family Guy and Rick and Morty and stuff like that. And so there's not really a great category for cartoons aimed at adults that are taken seriously, that aren't just silly or crass comedies in the US. But anime in Japan, Japanime, that's where the name comes from, actually it's from animation. But anyway, it's usually sometimes more serious, sometimes funny. It's got genres just like anything else. But Your Name is a movie. I think it's rated PG, so it's clean. Just the premise is there's two high schoolers, a guy and a girl, and one day they wake up and they've swapped bodies. And they don't know each other. They live in different cities, and they don't know what's going on. And it just keeps happening at random. And that's as much as I'm willing to say about the movie. It was funny. It was heartwarming. It kept me on the edge of my seat. Just like Onward, it got me right here. That one is not free. You will have to rent it through streaming or something like that. I rented it on Amazon Prime. So Amazon Prime Video, it wasn't available for free on video. I think it was like $3.99 for the HD version, but I thought it was worth it. So those are just a few movies I've watched. 28 Days Later, Onward, Parasite, and Your Name. Very different bunch of movies. I don't know what I want to watch next. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll typically only watch movies I haven't seen. I don't like rewatching movies unless it's been a while, or unless it's fresh on, or like it's fresh on my mind and it's a big event. Like I saw the original Avengers 3 times in theaters, but I went with a different group of people, and each time was kind of different because it was a big event. But I don't normally rewatch movies at home unless it's been a while. So anyway, thought I'd do a lighter, shorter video. I don't know how long this video is going on because with my glasses, I can't look over there and see the timestamp. Where's the timestamp? I don't know. But I hope this was shorter. I hope this was lighter. I hope you enjoyed this. I will have more videos coming at you in the near future. Like, comment, subscribe below. Thank you.